I think smallpox is a good thing. I really enjoy watching millions of people die.
This episode is brought to you by Buttface. Kurt, do you know what Buttface is?
What's Buttface?
Buttface is a new cartoon series on Adult Swim, airing at 11 p.m. every Thursday night. Now, I'm going to give you the prompt, and I want you to read the synopsis for what Buttface is about. You got it?
Yeah, okay. So, it's about two Jewish women living in New York trying to get along with the hard realities of New York life. Follow them on their journey through smelly subways.
Oh, no.
Orange pizzerias.
Orange pizzerias.
And depression.
No, we have actually, they gave us a clip from Buttface for us to play. You want to? I'm going to play it right now.
Hey, Martha, what are you doing there?
I can't do a Jewish accent.
We're playing the clip, man. Gosh.
Martha, what are you doing there? Forget about it.
Hey, forget about it.
Hey, stop repeating me, Martha.
Hey, bada bing.
Hey.
Bada boom, hey.
All right, well, I don't think that was that funny, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Why
And
did we agree to promote this?
I don't know, we broke some sort of fourth wall or whatever. But hello, guys. Welcome to the podcast. This is Gator Sauce Bi-Weekly. We're fucking in swampland of Florida, and it sucks. It's hot.
It's hot because you literally throw all the heat that's in here onto me.
I do. It's because I want to make you uncomfortable.
Like, I'm wearing pants and a long sleeve shirt, and I should know better.
I told you to, though.
And then you close all of the windows.
Did you bring the jacket, too?
Yeah, you told me to wear a snow cap and earmuffs.
Yeah, I like seeing you sweaty.
Snowshoes, which I don't even know how that's supposed to make anything hotter. You just wanted me to wear snowshoes. And I'm like, hey, I'm in the middle of Florida here. How am I supposed to wear snowshoes?
Hey, bada bing!
Bada boom! Hey, press pause on that video. Jeez, I thought we already played it. Okay, but, yeah, no, you turn off the AC and your cats are in here. They're giving away body heat.
Yeah, he's just... Actually, one of my cats is literally just staring down Gabe in in major disapproval.
Well, I would be intimidated, but her name is Minnie.
Yeah, her name is Minnie, and whenever she meows, it's like the high-pitched type of meow, so it's not like... It's not intimidating at all.
What a pussy.
Yeah. Hey!
Turn that fucking video off.
So I didn't know Jewish women sounded like that.
Yeah. I mean, they're Jewish. I don't know why they're Italian in this situation.
Is that an Italian thing? Okay. Well, so today we have a beer. It's actually a Shandy. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. So Gabe, can you introduce what we have going on?
So we have. Oh, you put this on me now.
Yeah, because I can't pronounce it.
Oh man. Okay, it's Leinenkugels. That was probably racist. It's Leinenkugel.
It's Kugels. Dude, it's like the thing you do with your vagina.
My vagina?
I mean, the women do with it. I mean, you could. Isn't the anus the vagina of the man?
Oh no,
the wussy.
I think we should start the podcast over. No, so it's called Leinenkugels Summer Shandy, and this is one of our personal beers that we drink.
Yeah, we actually drink this like quite a bit. I mean, because it's a summer beer. He introduced it to me like our sophomore year or something like that. He's like, I really want to try this beer. That's all I've always ever wanted.
Ever since I was a wee little boy, I just wanted to try this beer.
No, I mean, like, seriously, like, in college, he came up to me, and he just asked, Kurt, I want you to buy... He never asked before. I think maybe. Did you ask before?
Maybe. Now, this is when I was not of age.
Well, you're still not of age.
You're less of age. I'm still 16.
Yeah. But this is when he was 12.
But not forever.
He's pretty smart for a 12-year-old. That's why he's in college. He's getting his degree in masturbation.
Wait, why was I 12? That was 4 years ago. How many times did I get held back?
So, Gabe, do you think Despacito is a good song?
sauce. So,
Gator sauce. Cheers.
That's what we should say every time we want to change the subject.
Gator sauce. So, do you know what a shandy is? Because I feel like you might. I don't.
No, I was actually gonna ask you what the.
Well, I'm assuming because the bottle it shows a picture of a Native American kind of land of lakes kind of thing going on, like a Native American as the logo.
Yeah.
And then you have a picture of a lemon next to wheat.
Next to wheat.
So
because beer is made out of wheat.
I assume what they do is you know how like you get a piece of fish and you squeeze the lemon on top of it and get the lemon juice on it. They just do that with the wheat and then they brew it.
Really?
I don't know, man.
I can't tell if you're joking. Well, one thing I found interesting on this label is that under the logo of the Native American, there's a lake house and people, what is this, jet skiing or something on the lake.
Why are they yelling "Manifest Destiny"?
Yeah, that's what I'm concerned with. Is that there's a Native American and then there's
a bunch of fucking white people.
Yeah, like just taking the
Native
American's land and using it for leisure.
What the fuck?
I don't know if I want to drink this beer.
Dude, I don't care. As you know, alcohol is alcohol. I will drink potato vodka from a toilet if I have to. Gator sauce!
Oh. All right. Do we have anything to talk about today?
Well, no, we need to tell them about the taste. Okay, so I would say that Leinenkugel.
Oh, wow. So you did know how to say, you motherfucker.
I'm German.
You piece of shit.
I just like...
Gabe, can you pronounce this name for me?
Hey, it's fun because it's like role reversal. So like you have like a white teacher and a bunch of like Hispanic kids or whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna say the Aaron joke?
Yeah, it's the Aaron joke. You know, the teachers don't know how to pronounce fucking Gomez.
Yeah.
Say
I
Gomes?
feel like that one's pretty easy.
Okay, well like...
Well, here's the thing. My
like
name...
Juan, they say Juan.
My name is...
Juan.
My name is Gabriel. Full name. Oh no, I just gave that away. They're gonna be able to track me down now.
Dude, they're gonna beat you with wet
They're gonna know
noodles.
that Gabe stands for Gabriel.
Dude, they're gonna throw drones at you. They're not even gonna fly. They're just gonna pick them up and throw them at you.
Get out of here!
Fuck you, Gabe!
But my name's Gabriel, and growing up, that was before I took on the pseudonym of Gabe, teachers would pronounce my name Gabrielle, or Gabriel, Gabriel, and it's like, bro, it's not that fucking hard. It's a pretty common name, is it not?
Hey.
Have you not? And the thing is, I went to a Christian school. So these teachers have read the name Gabriel in the Bible.
Yeah, because it's the angel dude with the red
and they still can't fucking pronounce Gabriel.
Hey, you know, there's a theory that...
I'm pissed!
There's a theory that angels don't have genitalia.
How did this theory start?
I don't know, man. Somebody was like, man, I really want to bone an angel. And then some dude was like, well, you see, they're gender neutral because they're God's servants.
I was reading the Bible the other day, and I realized that there ain't nothing about no angels fucking. I assume if the Bible doesn't mention someone fucks, they ain't got no genitalia.
They ain't got no genitalia.
Jesus ain't got no dick.
Well, actually, Jesus has no dick. You heard it here on Gator Sauce. Jesus has no penis.
Woo!
We did it.
Wait.
Did we even say how the beer tastes?
It tastes okay. Look, it tastes like beer.
Tastes like beer,
but lemony.
Yeah, no, like let's say you get lemonade.
Imagine the word shandy. Imagine you could drink that word, and imagine you sprinkle a little bit of lemon on it. That's how it tastes.
See, like the only thing I know about the word shandy is there's a book written in the 18th century, and it's the weirdest fucking book that was ever written during its time. It was very experimental. It's called Tristram's Shandy.
Oh, what's it
That's
about?
all I remember is like books.
What's it about?
I don't even know. I haven't read it because, like, it's really hard to read. But whatever.
It is really hard to read, which is why I am illiterate.
It's a book. I don't know how to read. I'm an English major. I thought it was just like, oh, English, that's what I speak every day. I'll be good at it.
No.
Then they throw books at me, and I'm just like, I can't read.
You got fucking commas and periods and that shit. How am I supposed to get through this?
What the fuck is a semicolon, though?
It's like 2 dots, but one of them has an extra little thingy on the bottom.
A question mark?
A comma. It's like a comma meets a colon. A coma meets a colon.
Isn't a comma meet a colon like a gay thing?
Get sauce.
Gator sauce. All right, so news time.
Ooh.
What's going on in the world, Gabe? Do you have anything for us?
Oh, why do you make me go first? You know, and okay. So first thing that I have here.
First up on the news.
Oh.
Oh God! Why was that time? Okay, that was not planned, and I did not I didn't mean to synchronize it. It just happened.
Cool.
I know.
All right. First one, I'm going to start off with some light news. So Damien Chazelle, you know who that is? Probably not.
No. Is it like? No.
Like, okay, I'm going to stop you from whatever you were about to say.
Yeah, probably good idea.
Damien Chazelle, he was the director of La La Land.
Oh, right, the movie where white people created jazz.
No? I mean, it was set in the modern day.
I've never seen it.
But nice attempt at being woke. Oh man, but he also directed...
It's like what happened to B.B. King.
Yeah.
Not B.B. King, Chuck Berry.
Martin Luther King?
No.
No.
Chuck Berry and what was that movie? Back to the Future.
Oh yeah.
White people created our music.
But yeah, Damien Chazelle directed La La Land and Whiplash.
Oh, did he also do Get Out?
No, that was Jordan Peele. I don't know. I don't get the joke.
I don't either.
Well, he's directing a movie about...
I love Whiplash, by the way.
Yeah, so good. It brought back so many traumatic memories from middle school basketball practice.
Really?
Yeah, just mean coaches.
You were in basketball?
Oh, no. We don't have to, I don't think I want this on the podcast about me being...
Is it a sensitive subject?
It's a sensitive subject.
Did someone touch your
basketballs?
balls?
Yeah, multiple times. I got benched. I was benched most of the time.
Did they bench your balls?
No, serious though. I was benched a lot of the time, and the coach was really mean. So that brought back so many just coaches yelling at you. You know what a suicide is?
I mean, something I want
Not
to do.
that one. You know what a suicide is in basketball practice.
Is that when you run back and forth through the lines? Yeah.
That shit. I've thrown up doing that shit.
Oh, yeah. No, I was in football.
Really? You were in football?
Yeah, but I was too tiny, so they made me water boy.
Oh, like Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I was very much Adam Sandler. They called me Hassenpfeffer, which means peppered rabbit.
You can say these bullshit words, and then you can't pronounce fucking, what is it, Leinenkugel?
Oh, I could. That's a thing. I just wanted to
ass.
see you do it because, white people can pronounce words too. We have our own culture. White people don't have real privilege.
I'm going to try to get to the first piece of news without you mentioning white people one more time. So Damien Chazelle, director of La La Land and Whiplash, is doing a movie about the first moon landing.
Oh, wow.
And guess who's playing Neil Armstrong? I'll give you a hint.
Is it Tom Hanks?
No. I mean, he's done enough space movies, I think, for his lifetime.
I know, but...
It's none other than The Goose.
John Travolta.
No, Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so the Green Lantern.
We just saw Deadpool. How do you get these confused? But yeah, Ryan Gosling's playing Neil Armstrong. They released a poster for it. Look at this. It's pretty cool, I guess.
Wait, have you ever seen the poster? I don't know if you've ever seen this, but have you seen Apollo 18?
I probably have. Is that who's in it?
I don't know.
I get all of the ones.
It was like a lost footage film.
Oh no, that's the horror one. No, I haven't seen that. No.
Dude, that one's fucking creepy.
Really?
Although its plot makes no sense whatsoever.
Okay, so I was looking at you while you were saying that, and behind you a shadow moved over. That's like something's walking behind me, and I look up and your cat just jumps on to this what is that?
It's a pedestal.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, you were saying?
Yeah, so these guys go to the dark side of the moon.
Whoa!
Welcome to the dark side of the moon.
Just like the Transformers.
Dude, just like the Pink Floyd and his Floyd friends.
Pink Floyd is a really good guy.
Yeah, have you ever met Pink Floyd?
No.
Mr. Floyd, I mean, come on.
Sir Pink Floyd.
So what they do is they land on the dark side of the moon. They figure out these Russians are already there, but they find the space capsule and everyone's dead.
Yeah.
And the thing is that the rocks on the other side of the moon are alive. The rocks are,
Raiders.
yeah, the rocks are the aliens, and they like get inside of your body and fucking crawl around. It's kind of creepy.
I was.
It's a good concept,
Really?
except I don't like the rocks, and I don't like how it was like executed because they end the movie by like
Spoiler
saying
alert.
this is found footage, and you're like, how is it found footage if the guy never made whatever? Spoiler alert. It's not a good movie. But.
Yeah. Well, I was actually recently, like this week, I was listening to a lot of David Bowie.
Oh yeah.
And then I started getting into looking up lost cosmonauts that get like just lost in space and floating around.
That's gotta.
And I went through a whole wormhole of it, and I'm like thinking, and I have a scenario for you. Not a scenario, just a kind of would you rather? Would you rather get lost in the middle of the ocean, and you're probably gonna die, or lost in space? You're probably certainly gonna die in both.
That's a tough one. That is a tough one because okay.
No.
Now let's say in space I have less of a chance of being rescued.
You're not going to get rescued. Let's say you're not going to get rescued.
Okay.
Absolutely. You're going to die.
I'd say in space because as soon as I take off my helmet or whatever,
How about you can't
I'll
kill
just-
yourself? You have to endure it. You have to starve to death. Or run out of oxygen, whatever.
well, I mean, okay,
You're going to last the same amount of time
drowning.
in either one.
Drowning is one of the I heard is one of the worst ways to die
Yeah.
because it's fucking scary.
Yeah.
So I think
Sharks.
yeah,
You don't have sharks in space.
you don't have space
That we
sharks.
know of.
Yeah, lasers. Yeah, so space, and plus, come on, saying you died in space is pretty fucking cool. There's only like 7 people who
I
died
can't
in
wait
space.
to get back and tell everyone I died in space.
Right, right.
But yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, you get to see stuff that no one else has ever seen. So many people out there have died on the ocean that it's like, you know, it's just kind of a rite of passage at this point.
Wasn't that like a whole portion of Watchmen where that one guy was riding on? You remember that? That was fucking cool. Okay, so in Watchmen, there's this small portion of it where this guy,
the black something. Something like that.
it's Crimson. Is it Crimson?
I think it was black.
Whatever. Yeah, but like he makes a raft out of dead people because their
Really?
bodies bloat. I mean, that's what happens when you like your body dies. You begin to bloat because all the gas is filling up in your stomach. The guy's like, I can float my fucking raft with all these dead bodies.
It's called Tales of the Black Freighter.
Yeah.
Well, okay, funny you actually mentioned Watchmen. I have some Watchmen news up here.
Right, HBO, right?
Yeah, so HBO's
I sent that to you.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Did you check Twitter?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Well, HBO's doing a Watchmen.
But Gabe, who watches The Watchmen?
We do?
Man, I don't want to watch. It sounds like a lot of work, but
What?
yeah, no, I don't know, man. Watching The Watchmen, I can't watch. I could probably watch Dr. Manhattan walk around, but that's kind of weird.
Oh, it didn't-
I don't know if I like Blue Penis.
Oh man, we're not even 20 minutes in. You're already talking about this shit. Okay, but gator sauce.
Gator sauce.
Watchmen's doing an HBO, where HBO's doing a Watchmen, and they're here's the thing though, it's not your classic Watchmen.
It's set in modern times.
It's set. Well, is it? I'm a
think
little
so.
lost on that because I remember reading the descriptions for the characters, and they were all cops. Like there was no mention of Dr. Manhattan or
Is Fox News making this show?
Maybe. Blue Lives Matter.
Blue Lives Matter.
All Lives Matter. Or maybe, I don't know.
No lives matter.
No Lives Matter.
Let's be nihilist about it.
Yeah.
Black people are cool. White people are cool.
But in the end, we're all gonna die.
we're all gonna die.
Yeah. So you want me to read this? So Damon Lindelof is the showrunner for this. He's writing it, and I believe he did Lost, and this other show recently called I can't think of it right now.
The only thing I remember about Lost is there's a guy that looks like a meatball. The big hairy guy.
The Leftovers, that's what it's called, the show.
Oh, okay.
But
So
yeah.
what do you say?
So Damon Lindelof released a huge statement on Instagram, and
It is fucking big.
yeah, that's a lot of stuff. And I found the quote here that I wanted to say. It's he says, they're not redoing Watchmen or readapting it. He says, they will, however, be remixed because the bass lines in those familiar tracks are just too good and we'd be fools not to sample them. Those original 12 issues are our Old Testament. When the New Testament came along, it did not erase what came before. Creation, the Garden of Eden, Abraham and Isaac, the flood, it all happened. And so it will be with Watchmen. The comedian died, Dan and Laurie fell in love, Ozymandias saved the world, and Dr. Manhattan left it just after blowing up Rorschach to pieces.
Spoiler alert.
Yep, in the bitter cold of Antarctica. To be clear, Watchmen is canon. So yeah, this is definitely set after Watchmen, but I don't know how, didn't they do I know they did it before Watchmen. Didn't they do it after Watchmen?
Yeah, they did an after. Well, they're still doing it after Watchmen.
Still,
that's Doomsday.
Isn't that
a little bit of Doomsday and a little bit of
the DC rebirth?
Yeah, which I don't. Okay, I read before Watchmen, and it's good. I liked it. I mean, a couple Rorschach's obviously was really good. I think Minutemen was the best out of all of them because that's the one where they tackle the idea of homosexuality within like the superhero community and how it's like it's never talked about, which I think is a very unique and clever idea.
Yeah, I just recently rewatched the movie, the Zack Snyder movie.
Right.
The director's cut is actually okay. It's really good, but I remember it being way better. Maybe it's because I've had my image of Zack Snyder just completely tainted in recent years.
That's true, man.
Yeah, I can't. I just look at it and I see all the problems.
It's like seeing Armageddon and then watching everything else after Michael Bay did that.
And then going back and you're like, oh, jeez.
You're just like...
Because you start noticing all the tropes that he has in the DC movies. But, I mean, it was like the Minutemen sequence was...
The beginning,
Yeah,
because they covered an entire history that pervades the novel.
Exactly.
If you've ever read Watchmen, that's like... perfect.
But it's interesting that they're doing it after, so I'm wondering if it's going to follow some kind of new version of the team. You know, you had the Minutemen, you had the Watchmen. I'm wondering if they're going to do like the superhero men. Look, I had to think of a name, and there's a lot of pressure. It's hot in here.
How about a league of people who bring justice?
Like a League of Justice.
Yes, like a League of Justice, probably of America, right?
Yeah. An American League of Justice.
An American League of Justice.
Yeah.
And that's totally original. We just made that up.
We should probably copyright it real fast.
Yeah.
Just pause the podcast.
We're gonna pause it. We're gonna sell it to DC.
Don't leave this part in. Just make sure.
Oh,
just remember.
Yeah. We're gonna edit this.
When you're editing this, don't leave this in.
All right.
This is essential. We're gonna be rich, and you're gonna ruin this.
I know. I'm gonna patent it. Don't worry. I got you.
Okay, make sure you patent it before, publishing the podcast, and remember to edit this part out.
Okay. Gator sauce!
Gator sauce! Okay.
Next on the agenda.
Next on the agenda, the liberal agenda, am I right?
The gay agenda? Because I'm on the gay agenda. I'm not going to make that joke.
Oh, no, we're back to it. Okay.
Hey, what we're back to? You said some sort of, derision in your voice about, my gay jokes.
Back to the gay jokes. Do you have any
Are you being racist towards gay people?
Oh no, you're like that one guy who has that one joke about himself where he's like, I'm gay! Look at me, I'm gay! Isn't that funny? No,
it's okay, it never used to be a joke, it was an insult that I received.
You're wearing a hat right now, and this isn't a joke, you're wearing a hat right now that says Pride on it.
Right.
But...
Describe how I look.
Yeah. I walked up to him earlier today when I saw him. We went to go get the beers, and I looked at him and I'm like, you look like the literal embodiment of gator sauce. Which is, he's wearing these jeans, these loose-fitting jeans, and then a tank top, a black tank top. And let's just describe your normal look in general. You have long, balding blonde hair, really long, past shoulder length.
Thanks for reminding me that I'm balding.
And then you have this mustache. It's literally a mustache. It's pretty long. You can probably twirl it.
I can.
Yeah.
But for this look, I leave it
Exactly, but it's going downwards.
Yeah.
So you can imagine it goes below his mouth.
Yeah.
And then you have these glasses, which I guess can kind of throw off the aesthetic of it. But now you have this kind of trucker hat. And if I wasn't looking at the hat, I'd be like, oh, this fucking redneck dude over here. Geez, you looks like you just came straight out of Texas. And then you look at his hat and it says Pride on it. So like as soon as I was about to assume one stereotype, it gets completely thrown off.
And I'm very happy. It's some fucking gator sauce, baby.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention you're also wearing like sandals.
Yeah.
And we were walking around. You were wearing jeans and sandals earlier.
I honestly I'm really trying to embrace this idea of being a Floridian dad.
Right.
Because they walk around with their stupid mustaches and open.
No.
What? I'm just thinking of scenes of Miami Vice.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of the 80s.
Yeah, I'm just. Dads all look like they're from the 80s. Hey, shout out to Rob Delaney.
Yeah, I mean we'll get to that later.
I know, but
yeah,
we got it.
That was good.
All right,
so
you have another piece.
I got some news.
Yeah.
You ever heard of this thing called Legos?
Are they like Roblox?
They're like roadblocks. But they're Legos, and they had a movie. Do you remember that one?
Yes, very, very good
It was
movie.
Really, really.
It had Charlie Sheen in it.
And it had Charlie Sheen. It had Charlie Bean.
That's not funny, you fucking idiot. It's
No.
supposed to be a comedy podcast, you
Oh,
cuck.
shit. Really? No, but it had Chris Pratt in it. And,
Yeah.
And Will Ferrell was even in it.
I know, yeah, and it was good.
It was a lot, yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
And so they announced the Lego Movie 2. Can you guess the title for it?
Lego Movie 2?
The second part. Because jokes! Hey! Remember when they announced Deadpool 2?
Yeah.
And people thought the name was going to be Untitled Deadpool Sequel?
Yeah.
That was the thing. I'm disappointed that they copped out.
I don't know.
What? Is it too meta for you?
It's okay.
You think Deadpool's too meta?
No, I actually-
You don't get it, bro.
I actually feel that people are starting to become bored of the fourth wall breaking.
Yeah?
Like, just in general. Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean. We'll
like
get to that.
we
We'll
want,
definitely get
yeah,
to
we
that.
want our art now to be
Yeah,
itself and
a little
unaware.
bit genuine, yeah.
Yeah, to be unaware that it exists.
Mhm.
I don't know. I've been talking to a lot of people and they're like, ooh, Deadpool, he can break the fourth wall. Ooh.
I mean, you
Ooh,
work...
fucking Big Mouth. They always talk to the camera. Also, by the way, I shitted on Big Mouth on Twitter. I don't like the story or the structure. You've seen Big Mouth, right?
No. Why would I watch
Oh.
Big Mouth? I'm too busy watching Buttface on Adult Swim.
And by the way, another shout out, Buttface, Adult Swim.
Actually, they gave us another clip.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey, pass me the spaghetti!
Martha, what are you doing in there?
Hey, I'm eating the spaghetti.
Martha, did you look? The Twin Towers!
Oh,
They're on fire!
Oh no!
Wow, that means the show was set during the 9/11.
It gets really dark in the middle of the season.
Martha, my son works there! Oh dear God.
For a comedy show, shit, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Oh, when did you even watch this?
I mean, I laughed pretty hard when the plane hit because they had a little sound.
Yeah,
of
I like how the plane had a face on it too.
And then when it hit the tower, it went,
Yeah, and it did that little twirl, that little knot thing from Airplane.
yeah. So this is a podcast, Gator Sauce. All right. So I got a little bit of news.
Sure.
We got Predator.
Oh.
Whatever series we're on. So, have you seen the trailer for Predator?
I saw the trailer for Predator. Is it called Predator or is it called
It's called The Predator. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, okay. First of all, I don't like films that are being remade over and over.
What?
And over
You didn't
again.
like Lady Ghostbusters, aka Just Ghostbusters?
No, that film's like a phenomenal masterpiece.
Yeah. So what the fuck
Isn't
are you
Melissa
saying?
McCarthy in it?
If she's not, you're going to be in trouble for this.
Okay, she's a lesbian.
You're going to be in a lot of trouble for this.
I don't know.
Oh no. No, I'm kidding. She's kind of Liz. What else is being remade? I know how everyone's complaining about remakes, and it's like,
Well,
bro,
I mean,
what are you? An old loser?
that's fair because there's an upside.
Yeah.
The upside is that we have the technology now to make it look good.
Yeah, like
Although,
Star Wars, people are complaining about Star Wars. Guess what? We can bring back Tarkin. And he looks fucking great.
dude,
Oh.
Carrie Fisher.
I love that. Large burp followed by Carrie Fisher. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Much respect, bro.
Carrie Fisher, go on.
Yeah,
every time we say Carrie Fisher now, we got a burp.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. I like Carrie Fisher.
That
sounded like you're about to fucking throw up.
Carrie Fisher!
It sounded like you're about to throw up literally on top of the mic.
Yeah. What about Carrie
So
Fisher?
The Predator.
No, you were going to say something about Carrie Fisher. And
I don't have a thing about...
You just wanted to burp and say Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
You ass! You just wanted to burp on her name. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. I hope you're listening to this.
Seriously, I hope you appreciate my thing.
Okay, so
the Predator.
Woo!
I'm not happy. Okay, so when they started playing the trailer, I don't know who's directing it.
Shane Black. He directed Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, really good movie.
Okay.
He directed Iron Man 3, which
but
is
that's
actually
okay. But the thing that bothers me is that they used that in the trailer
It wasn't
to
terrible.
promote him.
It
It was
wasn't
like
terrible.
Iron Man, the director of. Okay, Iron Man 3 is objectively.
It's actually-
I think it's the worst of the Iron Man movies.
No, Iron Man 2 is definitely the worst. I rewatched them before Infinity War,
Are you sure?
all of them. And Iron Man 3, I remember
Iron Man
everyone
3
hated it because of the Mandarin thing,
Yeah.
but rewatching it, it's actually not a bad movie.
Okay.
It's pretty fine.
But it did not compare.
And also,
to
I
Iron
guess
Man
it's the most popular movie he directed to
Mhm.
date, so that would make sense. But he also did.
But I wouldn't want that on my resume. It's like
yeah,
you make a movie that's half great.
right.
Like
I mean, he only directed like 3 big movies.
Hmm.
Yeah, he did. I'm trying to remember the third one. It was with the Goose. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Ryan Gosling. We've established.
I know who
The
that
Nice
is.
Guys. The Nice Guys. Is what
Oh yeah, okay, that's good.
that was the big one that people were into. But yeah, he did that. He did Iron Man 3 and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. So I mean, he doesn't have that many.
Right. So I mean, like, yeah, you just put what you got.
And have you seen?
It's like when you have a resume and you have to like put jobs that you did for your dad or something, like mowing lawns or whatever.
You know, the job that I'm currently at now, on my resume, I had put a job that I had worked for my dad.
You did work for your dad. I remember this.
During the interview, they asked me, they're like, okay, so you put this company here, is that a family thing? And I'm like, no. And they're like, are you sure? Like, okay, just...
So you blatantly lied to
Holy fucking shit! I really hope no one listens to this. You're gonna get me fired. You better bleep that out. I'm serious.
I'm actually not, because
I'm
that's
not
funny
bleeping
as fuck.
But, yeah. Have you seen Predators?
Predators?
Predators. Because they rebooted it in like a few years ago, and I hear it's actually really good. Topher Grace is in it.
Really?
Your favorite Spider-Man villain.
Right.
And favorite Eric Foreman.
Speaking of Topher Grace,
What?
we have the Black Klansman.
Oh yeah, he's in. I thought
He's
you were
it. He's David Duke. He's David Duke.
I thought you were gonna say we have Topher Grace here.
We have
and I'm like, I don't know how to do an impression.
Hey guys, I'm Topher Grace. I was on that show about the 70s.
That 70s show?
That show. It was a good show. I left I went to Africa during the end of the show.
Oh,
I was just mean to everyone. No one likes me, and then that's why I'm redeeming myself by playing David Duke.
How's it like working with Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3?
Who?
Oh no. Kurt, who is this guy? Who's that?
Who is that?
I thought I was Spider-Man.
You're telling me that the green guy wasn't Spider-Man?
Dear God.
Okay.
But Topher Grace, yeah, Black Klansman.
I've never seen, I don't think I've seen any Spike Lee joints.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited about this.
I've smoked a joint with Spike Lee.
Really?
Did I tell you about that?
No.
Yeah, I was just about 4.
Did you spike your Lee?
I
I don't think we can talk about that on air.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
mean, I was 4. That was like 12 years ago?
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, that actually looks very interesting.
I'm not gonna lie, I really want to see it.
You're not gonna lie? Oh, thank God.
Well, why would I lie?
Yeah, I've been lying a lot on this podcast.
I mean, yeah, he has.
I've been lying so much. I'm going to hell for this.
I love
nothing
that.
but this.
Hey, dude, hell is great because it's like it's a sauna. It's a dry sauna.
How?
Because it's always hot and fire. Dude, it's gay heaven. It's just a bunch of sweaty dudes running around.
But I feel like a sauna has like...
It's
not
torture.
fire.
It's torture. And sweaty dudes. It's like BDSM gay heaven down there. Gator sauce. Alright, next up we got Jake Gyllenhaal. My celebrity crush of forever.
Wait, what?
I mean, okay, he's pretty cool, and
I mean, he's attractive when he has a beard.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he looks good either
Have you
way.
seen Nightcrawler?
Yeah.
He's fucking creepy in that.
Well, no, that's because he makes himself look creepy. He does
No,
the hair
he's just
thing.
a fucking creep. You know that guy's a perv. I've met
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Whenever he doesn't have facial hair, I'm like, that dude's a fucking perv. What a fucking.
Have you seen October Sky
He's
though?
watching me, fucking just spying on me, that little creep, little fucking perv with his little fucking clean face, motherfucker.
Jake Gyllenhaal, dude, though. Like,
Yeah.
he's a good actor, though. You can say he's creepy. I don't think so. I want to broke back his mountain.
R.I.P.
Sorry, I've been waiting to use that joke for literally years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, I felt very good, like, coming out.
Okay, I'm gonna stop before you make another joke.
Okay.
I have another.
Oh, no, we didn't talk about what he's doing.
No. Jake Gyllenhaal, cool. I have another piece of news.
What the fuck?
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Okay, so Jake Gyllenhaal, so
He's
Spider-Man.
playing Mysterio.
Yeah, it's going to be Rey Mysterio in the new WWE video game.
I wish I got that reference.
Actually,
I'm glad I don't.
I think it's actually WWF. I'm not sure when Rey Mysterio.
You don't know your
did.
WWFE lore.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know my. People who follow wrestling are really interesting because I don't get it and it's all fake, but it's also like
It's fake.
Yeah, you know that? Baseball's fake too.
God damn it!
Yeah, you know they don't actually hit the balls.
What do they do?
They shoot them out of the bat.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
I'm calling my dad.
Yeah, the game's literally just about slapping people's asses. Slippers! Have you seen that Jordan Peele skit?
No. Speaking of Jordan Peele.
The Black Klansman.
What? Oh yeah, he is producing that, isn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah, that's right. Whoa. Yeah, that movie looks interesting. But Mysterio, do you think that's true?
What?
Do you see that? Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio.
I think that'd be cool. You didn't see Okja.
I haven't. But you know.
But he played a really good, like, crazy person.
Really?
Well,
that's what I'm saying. He's
loosely
a fucking creep.
loosely defined crazy person.
Have you seen Johnny Darko? Creep.
Oh, yeah.
Nightcrawler? Creep.
I don't think
Okja? Fucking creep.
I don't think he was a creep at Donnie Darko. He's just like some
Fucking creep.
no.
You know that part where he's gonna take off his pants in front of his therapist? That's a fucking creep thing to do.
I did that once.
The fuck?
Yeah, I was told to take
Jake Gyllenhaal, Mysterio,
Gators on!
Spider-Man.
Like
Yeah?
I like Mysterio a lot, but I forget in X-Men they also have someone exactly like him.
Who?
He's in.
I know who you're talking. No, it is Mysterio.
No. He's before Mysterio. This was in the '60s.
Well,
This is early X-Men. He was part of Magneto's original team with the Toad and the Blob.
oh,
Yeah.
is it Will.i.am from X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Wow. Nice.
Nice.
All right, moving on.
I actually got a bit of news.
Gabe has something else
that I wanted to mention. So I just find it funny because last week we were talking about the John Wick series. You know, you have John Wick.
Also,
John
don't
Wick.
listen to our last episode ever.
We have. Welcome to the first episode of Gator Sauce.
Gator Sauce Bi-Weekly. Hi guys, welcome to our podcast.
Yeah.
Well, this is coming live from Spotify headquarters. We're using really crappy recording equipment on purpose because we want to give you more analog sound.
Yeah.
For all you audiophiles out there, remember to
and
check
pedophiles.
out... And pedophiles.
This is a podcast for pedophiles. John Wick, chapter...
Endorsed by Spotify?
Oh, no. But no, we were talking about John Wick and John Wick Chapter 2, and then the third one, John Hulu.
Oh, John Hulu.
Yeah.
John Hulu, John Wick 2.
Yeah, they just announced that Halle Berry is going to be in John Hulu. Have you seen the John Wick movie? Oh, yeah, you haven't.
I haven't. No.
Oh.
I did, like, over the weekend, I did watch a couple of movies. I watched Super, and I watched...
Super,
I didn't like it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I love Rain.
That's James Gunn. He did Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. It didn't work out. It was cool. It was conceptually 40-Year-Old Virgin, though. That was the other thing I watched.
Do you think Rainn Wilson will ever outlive like his Dwight persona?
I don't think he can at this point. And he knows it because he talks about it. And he's like, I just want people to know me. He gets pissed about it too.
Yeah.
You know, he never retweeted my favorite tweet.
What was that?
Not my favorite tweet. The viral one that I did.
He retweeted that?
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't.
We tagged him in it too.
Which one was that?
That was the Dear Boys Dressed Like This.
Oh yeah. True. Wow, you're infamous.
I got 80K likes and
motherfucker.
25K retweets. Fuck you. I'm pretty cool.
Wow.
No. So John Wick.
Yeah.
All right. So next up on the list. Season 5, Arrested Development.
Ooh, so Michael was walking to the store when he ran into Michael Cera's character. Hey, Dad! Hey, Dad! Where's Grandpa?
Where's Maybe? I want to fuck my cousin.
Oh, no.
What if Arrested Development just took a really sharp turn and he actually did fuck his cousin? Oh wait, they're not? Are they not?
No,
cousins?
they're not. I think she was adopted or something.
Yeah.
Or genetically engineered to be in the family.
Something like that.
But yeah, season
that was
5.
a weird fucking. Okay, so season 4 was a mess.
That wasn't. Well, they actually re-released it, the remixed version.
Right.
And they released it in chronological order of what happens, rather than doing it by character.
By character, yeah. The problem is that, like, I already watched it, and I don't want to watch the remix.
I didn't think the problem was that it was done by character. I think the problem was just that it wasn't good.
It wasn't good writing.
And it wasn't in tune with what the original 3 seasons
it didn't have that, like, that rant, I don't know what it was, that the it factor of the show.
Yeah, the it factor. Which is like a thing, it's an easy thing to mix. Because, like, the it factor. Sometimes you're writing a show and
plus the actors in season 4 were older too.
I mean, yeah.
From season 3.
Probably because time passed.
Yeah.
They got older.
And they weren't, like, connected to the roles as much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they probably did a bunch of things in between.
Yeah.
Drugs. And
also, we have Jeffrey Tambor. He has some.
Is he coming back?
I saw him in the trailer.
Whoa, that's
gonna be awkward.
It's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
It's like another actor from another movie that we just watched. TJ
fucking Miller.
But
also, by the way, to clarify, if I made a rape joke on the last one, I did.
Oh, you're saying that's a joke now?
No, the rape.
You're gonna label that as a joke now?
No, because I actually labeled it as a prank during the show.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Later on, you told me that, hey, I said this very serious thing that I meant about rape during the episode, and then I kind of passed it off as a joke, but I want you to know that I actually meant it. I'm good. It's good for you to come out as a joke because.
Because all right. So TJ Miller, he's been accused of stuff like that. I'm not saying, like, when Gabe was like, he's a prank master, and I said, oh, so rape's a prank?
Yeah.
I was referring
Episode
to
2, and we're already putting disclaimers up. Holy shit.
I know. I just gotta make sure that I don't have any liberals come after me.
If we're on that note, we might as well fucking say that I'm not 16, but oh shit.
No, he really is 16.
Yeah, I am 16, though.
Yeah. I have him sweating in my room.
Yeah, I'm very uncomfortable.
It's okay. No,
I don't know why my mom lets me hang out with this guy.
It's good for your character. Alright, so Lord of the Rings TV show.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Frodo, is he coming back?
I don't know. It's following Aragorn.
Aragorn? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought at the very least they would do the Silmarillion.
The Similarian?
What are the similarities between the Lord of the Rings and the Silmarillion?
So basically, I've read bits and pieces of the Silmarillion. It's hard to pronounce. I'll do that.
Thank God he gave me that.
So the thing is, it's an elven. Okay, C.S. Lewis, the guy who wrote Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Yeah, the one where you have goat men in the fucking woods or whatever. Yeah. So he said he described the Silmarillion as literally like an elven dictionary or phone book. Because that's all it is. It's just histories of like all these elves and
isn't that what
bunch
Lord
of
of the Rings
songs.
is?
No, because Lord of the Rings follows like other races.
Yeah.
Silmarillion follows like a lot of elven stories.
Yeah.
There's like literally about nothing on Hobbit.
Have you read all of these books, or?
I haven't read all of Silmarillion, but I've read everything else. Plus, I have a bestiary.
So is there anything? Is there enough material in the books that we can make an Aragorn TV show?
Not really, but then again, the lore is so thick that we have an outline for it.
So it's mostly going to be original ideas.
It's going to be original, yeah, it should be, but it'll be falling in line with the actual, like, Lord of the Rings timeline. All the, of course, television is going to have to... Anything cinematic always tweaks.
So is it going to be before, after, during...
It's before.
Before.
Yeah, because it's following him as a teenager.
So Aragorn can't die.
I thought... Yes, he's going to die mid-season.
Oh, man. Mid-season? First season he dies?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And so the thing is, like, Lord of the Rings... This is just to tell you that the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy was a dream.
In little Aragorn's head. Wow. just like Gotham.
I kind of want to see, like, Aragorn's coming-of-age story where he goes to high school. Like, he goes to fucking Dunedain High School.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, Dunedain is a real thing.
Oh, wow, you fucking...
That's some deep-cut shit.
Yeah.
He goes to a high school. He fucking, like, chops up car tires with a sword and, drinks mead. Yeah, he drinks mead on, like, the football field.
Oh.
And he becomes part of a second breakfast club. Also another fucking deep cut. God damn, dude.
Breakfast Club?
Second breakfast, though. It's a Hobbit thing.
Oh, shit. You really are a nerd.
I am a nerd.
Damn.
Yeah, that's for all you Lord of the Rings fans out there. I love you.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
I'm indifferent towards you. You're fine.
Alright, so next up is Kimmy Schmidt. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
More like Kimmy shit if I were to say
You've never seen the show, so you can't say anything.
Well, I think Kimmy Schmidt...
Bitch, go get more beer.
Yeah, I gotta go get more beer. Can you stall for a bit?
Yeah, I'll stall for a bit.
Talk about Kimmy Schmidt, because I know nothing about it.
Okay, so I think season 4 is coming out. I don't really remember where the season ended. I actually have to see a recap. But I really like the show. I think it got nominated for, like, Netflix's best...
shitty show.
Yeah. And also, it takes place in the New Girl universe, which is kind of cool.
Really? How? Is it like the whole, like, what is it, Law and Order takes place in the same universe as, like, Friends or some shit?
Really?
I don't know, something like that.
Seinfeld takes place in the Friends universe, by the way.
I just know there's a character from Law and Order that shows up in a bunch of TV shows. I don't know if it's Friends, probably not. I think it was X-Files was in there, too. And some other shows, but... How does it take place in the New Girl?
Oh, so they literally have a crossover episode. No. I lied. That's Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
You know nothing. Why do you have a podcast? Everyone who has a podcast should be completely knowledgeable on every subject they talk about.
Hey, no. It's wishful thinking because I want all three of these shows to be working together with each other.
You like Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I do.
I tried watching that.
Hey, thank you, Mark Hamill, by the way. He kind of saved that show.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, he did. I don't know how, but he, like, is giving himself a lot of credit for it.
What did he do?
I don't know. I think he just kind of, like, petitioned to have it on air, and he talked to, whoever, ABC.
We're going to lose a lot of listeners because of this, but I kind of don't like it. I tried watching, like, 4 or 5 episodes, and I could not get into it.
Are you just not like an Andy Samberg?
I like Andy Samberg. I love The Lonely Island. I love Hot Rod. I love Popstar. Even though Popstar's alright, but I like it a lot. I think he's really funny. But I can't get into it. It just feels like a joke. Like, it feels like they make jokes. Not funny jokes. They make jokes. Yeah. So every line is like, "Hey, here's a joke for you." It gets better. Like, I get it's a joke. I got the joke. I understood the joke, but it's not funny.
I think the thing is, it gets better when it gets thicker into the plot.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
sort of before the plot part. That was a good joke.
Gator sauce.
Gator sauce. I thought you were yawning for a second there. You were just preparing to say gator sauce.
No, I was like halfway trying to burp. So, moving the fuck on.
Oh my god, we're running out of time!
Yeah, we are. We really are. So,
no, let's just keep going.
yeah, we made this may be like an hour 20. Oh, whatever.
Whatever.
But we got E motherfucking 3.
You actually wrote that on the notes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I sent him like the outline midday, and I was like, E motherfucking 3.
I took one look at it, saw the word E motherfucking 3, and then just closed the whole thing.
He literally, I heard
threw my computer away.
Yeah, he literally vomited on a guest at the
Yeah.
place where we work.
Yeah.
We work at the same place, by the way.
Yeah. Which we have definitely edited the name out of, hopefully by now. I'm serious. If you don't edit the name out, I'm gonna put this cat.
Don't you fucking say anything about my cats, or else you
in
will.
my house, and I'll take care of them for you.
Oh, okay.
For a bit.
That's very
Alright?
sweet.
Yeah, you deserve it.
All right. So, what do we have to look forward to, Gabe? Do you have any games that are like giving you an erection?
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5. That quiet character is very. Oh, you mean figurative? Like,
Hey,
like excited for the game.
do you guys ever think that Solid Snake is
Oh,
a
no.
euphemism for erections?
So I just told him my very limited knowledge about Metal Gear Solid, and I mentioned Solid Snake, and he just made this joke like before we started the podcast, and it was so good he had to save it for the podcast.
Yeah, so this is for all those anime boys out there that are like, are kind of into me.
What?
I know that. I know I attract anime boys. Whatever. I'll be like, hey, do you like PS4 games? And like, boy, I sure do. I was like, do you want to play some Solid Snake? Metal Gear Solid? And then, yeah, that's how I pick up men. Gator sauce.
Mm-hmm. What's coming out? What do we got?
All right, so this is like, I'm gonna say this is gonna be the E3 of sequels, because we do have a lot of 2s, a lot of second iterations of the game.
Change the name to E32. If I say so myself.
That's not funny. It should be E2, you dipshit.
That's going backwards, you ass. I thought about it before I said it.
You didn't think hard enough.
What?
Piece of shit.
I'm excited for Red Dead Redemption. Well, I was excited for Red Dead Redemption 2. And then I saw the trailer, and it looks not as... I don't know. Look, Red Dead Redemption is my favorite game of all time. Yeah, I'm a millennial, and I haven't fucking grown up on GoldenEye, so stop judging me.
I actually grew up on GoldenEye.
Well, you. Good for you. Red Dead Redemption is my favorite game, and the new one I was super excited for until they called it Red Dead Redemption 2. And I'm like, okay. And it said before, and I'm like, okay. And then the story looks kind of boring. And I'm like,
because the first one, like, you have,
yeah.
they're gonna have to top that.
And GTA 5, I'm gonna be honest, it's a really fun game. I played it a lot.
Storyline's crap, right?
But the storyline's not that great.
Except for Trevor.
I mean, it's like he's an interesting character, but the storyline.
I think he's just and he's the same whatever. So Red Dead Redemption is basically like GTA in the West, right?
Yeah, I mean, people, if you're listening to this, odds are you probably know that. If not, yeah, it's like GTA in the West.
Yeah.
The new one is set before the original game.
Well,
So
the main guy is like, his name is John Marston.
Whoa.
He's like, imagine Woody,
Yeah.
the sheriff from like Toy Story,
I don't know where you're going.
if he was real and he was fucking gritty as shit.
So a cowboy, if he was real and was gritty as shit. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
what
he
this
always
has to
says
do.
like, there's a snake in my boot while he's fighting bandits and shit.
Yeah.
He has some great taglines like, somebody's pole's in the
Yeah.
water hole. And that's like while he's throwing like a piece of dynamite into an old Spanish mission.
Yeah, and he does have Andy written on the bottom of his boot.
Yeah, he
which
does.
is very...
I don't know why.
I just put those two together, and
Right?
yeah, that makes sense now.
It does. Toy Story is just a miniature representation
of John Marston's
his
life.
Yeah. It's actually his, it's his super reality. It's how he sees everything. The game is how it really is.
We're going to keep going with this bit.
In Toy Story.
I think I'm jumping off the train. I'm just letting you take it.
In Toy Story.
This is like a level of Red Dead Redemption where you rob a train and you're just going with it.
Toy Story is how John Marston, from Woody's perspective, sees the world around him. Mm-hmm. He's stuck in a suburban white town around a bunch of fucking toys.
We should have shots next time and take a shot each time you say white. Referring to race specifically. Because that's the only time you ever use that.
Hey, see, so the thing is when you say white people...
Shot. Oh my god. Look, okay, so yeah, I don't know. This game, I'm hoping it surprises me. Again, GTA 5 was pretty good. It just wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be. The storyline, that is. The new Red Dead Redemption, hopefully, again, like I said, surprises me. What else do we have?
All right, I'm looking forward to Rage 2.
Rage!
I'm
mad, I'm angry. I'm Rage 2. Oh!
So Rage is basically like...
Fucking shit!
It's basically Smash Doom.
Smash Doom!
Okay, did you stop with
Hot sauce!
You smash Doom, Mad Max, and Fallout into one game. Or in Borderlands.
Has there been a trailer for Rage 2? Or
yes, there's two actually out.
What? I think I've seen a live action trailer.
Yeah, you've probably seen.
Has there been an actual in-game?
Yeah, there's one. There's a little bit of gameplay. So Rage 1, I just bought actually yesterday.
Whoa, you're an OG fan.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, I played a demo way back when it came out, but the thing was, I never liked the game mechanics, and I just want to finish the storyline, so when I get Rage 2, I know what's going on. I mean, obviously, it's about an asteroid hitting Earth and everything, but I'm really excited for that. Next up, we got fucking Last of Us 2.
Oh, Last of Us.
That's his game, though, because he's a PS4 guy.
You haven't played Last of Us or watched anything? Usually when I talk to people who haven't,
because I've watched it with, I've watched it play.
The whole thing, but I'm saying usually when I talk to people who don't have PlayStations and they've played or they know The Last of Us, they've usually seen gameplay videos on YouTube, and I'm like, how does someone sit down for hours and watch someone else play a game?
I mean, I do that.
It's one thing to watch commentary, but I know people who have sat down and watched someone do an entire playthrough of a game,
just quiet,
just watching. Yeah. So The Last of Us, I love that game. I love Naughty Dog, Uncharted, all that shit. And then Last of Us 2. I mean, I have complete faith in Naughty Dog.
I do too.
I'm really excited.
They make great stories, and I like that.
Yeah, and I even want to play. I've played The Last of Us twice already, and people will say, "Oh, it's not a video game. It's a fucking movie that you're playing." It's like, I have fun playing it, so fuck you. Don't play it if you don't want to.
Following the zombie and sequel line, we have
really good segue, by the way. I will applaud you on that segue.
We have State of Decay 2.
Okay, what is that?
Okay, so State of Decay is like an open world RPG.
Is it like shit? What's the name of that game? There's another game a while ago that came out.
It's kind of like DayZ.
That's what I was trying to think of.
It's like DayZ meets Left 4 Dead. And okay, so the original game...
zombie game meets a zombie game.
Yeah, the original game was very buggy. I never played it because I never had Xbox, and I don't think they have it on PC. But I've watched a couple of YouTubers play it, doing, they do commentary. Because they're funny.
For a second there, I thought you were a fucking loser.
No, I'm not a fucking loser. I only jerk off alone My mom doesn't need to hear this.
The rest of the time you jerk off with someone else.
Yeah, we go on dates, and it's always assumed, because in my Tinder bio I put, I like to jerk off other people.
Yeah, I should not. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for letting.
I did have a
joke.
I did have a Jamaican guy come up to me, and he didn't know.
Oh, you're going. You're going.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't know what that meant. But I know how to barbecue now, in Caribbean style, because I know how to jerk it.
Ah, dear God, my ears. Oh no. I didn't think so much pain was possible, you ass.
Thanks for setting that up.
Oh no, I regret coming here today. What do we have?
Okay,
We got...
last game that I want to cover is Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, not Naughty Dog. Sucker Punch. The other
Yeah.
PlayStation.
I think that's how you pronounce it, but I don't know
Japanese. It's
I was
like you were gonna say Japanese and then racist Asian accent.
I was very close to
I don't know Japanese. Fucking hell.
I was about to, but I was like, I'm going to be sensitive. This episode, I've been more sensitive. My last one.
Really?
I've been taking my bipolar medication.
How long until you... Look, I feel like after a certain amount of episodes, we're gonna completely erase the first episode from the internet.
Oh, definitely. That was the shittiest episode ever. We didn't even know what the fuck we're doing. We fucking commented on some guy playing golf out our fucking window.
Yeah, that's actually the entire episode, so don't even bother
Yeah, no,
listening
just
to it.
There's a man in a sand trap. He's been there for a fucking hour.
Yeah, I wonder what he's gonna do.
Alright, so we don't have enough time to cover music.
Thank God, because I can't hear anymore with your fucking lame ass jokes.
But I mean, I'll tell you guys one recommendation. Anne by the Front Bottoms.
By the Front Bottoms. My friend keeps talking about the Front Bottoms
It's
all the time.
Well, the album's actually pretty good.
Really?
I listened to it today.
Well, I'm actually hanging out with that friend today later on.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to be talking about that.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. And maybe one more. It's "Tell Me How You Really Feel" by Courtney Barnett. She's an Australian, Yeah. No. She makes it. Her songs are just like heavy Australian accent. She's great though.
Crikey.
So look that up. But we have two more points.
Is that
that we
racist?
gotta, what?
Is that racist?
No, you can't be racist to white people
You're right.
because they never were slaves. All right, so that was a cut. We just took a break to take a giant piss.
That was a really huge piss pipe.
Yeah, it was like, well, I mean, like we both have huge urethras, and so playing sword because we played swords. Remember?
Oh yeah.
We sword fought.
That's right.
Yeah.
But how do you know about my dick?
What?
Gators on.
Cares, he's 16. I've never seen his penis. No.
Oh no. One day this is going to be used against you in court.
Probably. Probably I'm going to have to defend myself and be like, it was just a podcast.
He wasn't actually 16. Check his driver's license. You thought he was 16, though. That's what matters, Kurt.
You So, recently, Gabe.
How recent?
Actually, yesterday, I just saw Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2!
You know, I really suck at this thing because I never, watch the movies, 4 days in advance. But that's technically my fault because I'm sick, sort of.
Yeah.
But,
What are you sick with? And should I be afraid?
well, all I know is that I'm down with the sickness. You didn't get that reference.
I know the reference.
Okay.
It's a song from some...
I can't do the thing he does. You know, in the beginning where he does the but really fast.
Look, I thought the movie was...
Deadpool 2.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question up front. And I want you to be completely honest with me.
Mm-hmm.
You got to promise me you're going to be honest.
Yeah.
Do you think it was better or worse than the first one?
Okay, different degree. Okay.
Ooh.
So
You got a degree now, so now you're trying to put degree in every fucking sentence you say.
So I'm mind washing people.
Hey, Gabe. It's pretty warm outside.
Do you know the degree?
And then you pull out your degree, and I'm like, you're gonna get that something's gonna happen to that. You keep.
Why do you carry it in your pants?
Yeah, it's all folded up at this point, and there's just wrinkles all
No,
over it.
I leave it in my pants, right in between butt cheeks, because I never sweat there. It's always chafing. It's fine.
But
Put a little sand in there.
you
sometimes.
thought it was a different degree of.
Okay, so Deadpool 1 was funnier. Deadpool 2, I think, was cooler.
Cooler.
Okay, I thought, especially
colder, like a lower degree.
No, I think visually it was more fun.
Okay.
Because Domino's scene,
That which one? Which scene?
literally, well, her first scene the first action scene.
Oh, when she landed on the.
Yeah.
I mean, that was in the trailers. Oh, when she's like, yeah. I know.
When Cable went to the prison, that was fucking cool.
I guess.
Juggernaut.
I'm gonna be honest. I personally don't think it's as good of a movie as the first one.
I do not think so either,
I
but
think that the CGI in a lot of parts are very wonky. Like, there's certain the scene. Okay, spoiler alert for Deadpool. Should we spoiler alert?
no, they already know.
No spoilers.
I'm gonna put the spoiler alert in the description.
So either way, we're gonna talk spoilers.
Yeah.
So there's a scene where Deadpool is he gets ripped in half by like a spoiler alert, Juggernaut, yeah.
Which I thought was amazing.
Which was really good. It was really funny. And then there's a scene where he's just a baby legs, kind of like in the first movie where he just has a baby hand.
That was probably one of the funniest part of the movie, though.
But yeah, no. You see the thing. First, I feel like that joke was way too drawn out, and two, it looks so bad.
It does look bad.
It looks terrible. Like in the first movie, the baby hand looked kind of cool. Like it looked fine. It just looks so bad. And then
I laughed during that part.
Yeah, I laughed too.
I think you're being
I feel like some of the jokes. Okay, in the end, again, huge spoiler alert. Deadpool, quote unquote, dies, and
Right.
he's like, "I'm about to die now." No, I'm kidding. I'm not dead. I'm about to die now. And
I did not like how he drew that out.
Yeah, I'm like, I got it. I get the joke. Can we just move on with the movie? He's like, no,
Yeah.
I'm like,
It should have just been twice.
Yeah.
Although, I will say that it was a little bit more emotionally impactful than the first one.
What do you mean? The death?
Right, because he brings up his death, his love and obsession with death.
Yeah. Do you want to hear?
Because no. Actually, no. Even a more fun fact is that
Oh, you don't know my fun fact.
Thanos and Deadpool in the comic books
Are both in love. Oh yeah,
they literally share a love with death, and I love that.
I have a better fun fact.
Okay.
I saw them shoot Deadpool.
Yeah, you did. You told me this.
I was in Vancouver. This is me showing off to the people of the podcast.
You saw Ryan Reynolds.
I was in Vancouver when they were shooting Deadpool.
Saw Sexy Funny Man.
I was inside. I was just walking around with my cousin. We were like traveling, and we saw that they were filming something. And I walked up to this cop, and I'm like, "Hey, what's going on here?" He's like, "They're shooting the next Deadpool." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" So then we ran into this pub so we can get like this good view. And then just like we were just sitting there, and I saw Ryan Reynolds and the makeup, and they were shooting the scene when in the movie, right after Vanessa dies, he jumps out of a window and the bad guy's like getting away in the car.
Yeah,
and he's
that rain scene.
And I saw him run at the car and
this is at night then.
And knock the guy out of the car. Yeah, it was at night.
Ah.
And then he takes the guy and the truck hits them.
Wow.
Yeah, they were filming that, and I'm like, whoa. I got to see a movie before and after.
So, are you excited about the X-Force?
Okay, here's the problem with X-Force. Deadpool, at the end of the movie, has a device. If you watch the post-credit
He also has the gray suit, by the way.
Have you seen the post-credit scene?
Yeah.
So he gets a time travel device that lets
Yeah.
him go anywhere. Which,
Time slide.
By the way, in the they actually shot a scene and they cut it out of the final cut.
Mm-hmm.
Where Deadpool uses, in the post-credits, Deadpool uses the time travel device to go back in time, and it shows him killing baby Hitler. Like, he's in a nursery, and he's like, okay, which one of you is it? And he finds Hitler, and he just strangles him to death. And they cut that out because Deadpool's killing a baby. But, I think the problem with X-Force is that Deadpool now has this time travel device that he can go.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, unless they find a way to quickly get rid of it.
I mean, I agree with. I don't know. Deadpool, I think, is a good character because he's good. I mean, not in the sense of I'm talking about in the sense of right and wrong. I think he's good, not an evil character.
Right. He's an anti-hero.
Yeah, he's an anti-hero, but I think the thing was he said it in this way. It was, I do the right thing, but in the wrong ways.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm really good at what I do.
But
what I do isn't very nice.
Yeah. So
Deadpool.
No, I think that was Wolverine who said that.
Fuck.
So you know what bothers me, and I think this is going to be our last little segment.
Flies.
No, it's the problem of killing in superhero world.
What's that?
Why is the biggest thing for characters?
Killing?
Yeah, why
Maybe it
okay,
has
why
something
does
to do
Colossal have like a massive erection for not killing people?
Maybe it has something to do with the fact that people change over time and why the death penalty is not a great thing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I feel like that's the main reason.
I mean, what about like people like Jerry Brutos?
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, you don't know that. Ted Bundy.
Well, for every Ted Bundy, there's like 10, Joe Schmoes who do a bad thing in their life and then later on go on to change and become a better person. And
But
maybe
not everyone
not, but either
changes.
way, it's the idea
Some
that
people are too stupid to understand what change
we're
is.
turning this podcast into a debate over the death penalty and whether or not it should be...
Hey guys, this is a comedy podcast. Death is pretty funny. I went
You
to
know what else is funny? Buttface!
Hey, Martha!
Hey, Martha!
What are you doing in there?
I'm Martha.
Martha, get out of the washing machine. You're gonna die, just like my son.
Hey, bada bing, I'm gonna be dead.
Oh, I hope they never put a black man in the White House.
Oh,
It's 2001.
Is that a Negro?
Oh, thank God we saved ourselves from losing all the listeners last minute. By
Yeah,
doing
no,
that.
I'm pretty sure like half of you guys stopped
They
listening.
were about to turn it off, and then they're like, "Oh shit, Buttface is coming back!" And
then yeah. So I didn't say the N word, by the way. That was my cat.
Yeah.
She's black.
You don't know the difference. You don't know which one.
Yeah,
was
my cat's black. I'm black sometimes. No, it's all right, guys. So I think this is going to be the end of the podcast.
Okay, wait. What did you think of the beer? Actually, I was wondering.
I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I like it. I would drink this next to like a lake in the middle of summer, what's going on. We have the sun setting.
Yeah.
This is a really nice beer to have. We're probably going to go outside and hang out, drink the rest of our beers next to our lake.
Yeah,
hang out.
I guess I can't back out of that plan, but sure, we're gonna do that. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I like it. I give it a score that's good.
Yeah, so if
I'm
you
not even gonna give it a number. I think like thumbs up, thumbs down is simple enough for me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
so thumbs up.
When I rate movies, I actually rate movies sometimes.
Remember, last podcast we said the scale system from 1 to 10 is just too fucking complicated.
Did we say that?
It did.
I don't think we did.
Because you wanted different menu options. You don't want different menu options. You just want like 2 things on the menu.
Did I say that? I don't know. I was
did.
probably drunk. I don't remember.
Well, we're probably drunk now.
Are we? We're gonna listen to this in the morning and be like, "What the fuck?" I'm gonna be like, "What the fuck, Kurt? Can you just take this down?"
He told me to edit the last one a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there were parts where I was.
It's
legit.
okay. No, I didn't edit it. I actually did not edit it.
Yeah,
that
did.
much. So
Because-
that's pretty raw.
I mean, it just takes a while to get used to. my own
But
voice.
overall, we're gonna say thumbs up for this beer.
Yeah.
Go have it. It's a summer beer. Gonna love it. Very like.
Unless you hate it, then don't
Yeah.
play musts.
Once again, we are sponsored by Spotify.
Oh shit, we're bringing this back.
Please go ahead and listen to this online.
The next 30 minutes of
Music.
is ad free.
Yeah.
Due to the following sponsor.
Hey, Martha!
Hey, Martha!
You know they're making a new Star Wars?
Oh!
Yeah!
Is that the one with the Enterprise?
Yeah, Martha!
Hey, bada bing!
Ah!
And now this is a segment we like to call plugs.
Alright, so plugs.
I stole that
So,
from
if
another
you
podcast.
actually got this far, what?
I stole that from another podcast.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You know where I stole plugs from? The sex store. Alright, so, my Twitter handle is @KurtDeHurt, but in between each Kurt, it's Kurt underscore underscore hurt. Yeah, the alcohol's working a little bit, guys.
one Kurt. And then
It's Kurt underscore Kurt underscore Kurt.
It's Kurt underscore
Or
hurt.
hurt, yes.
And how do you spell hurt?
H-U-R-T.
How do you spell Kurt?
K-U-R-T.
How do you spell duh?
D-A.
Okay.
Why'd you put it in that order?
I know, right? Well, my name also has an underscore. You can follow me on Twitter. It's Gasvia. That's Gasvia _ because fuck Twitter. I'm kidding. Twitter. Look, whoever the Mark Zuckerberg of Twitter is, if you're listening to this, which I'm sure you definitely are, please give me the name Gasvia. I beg you.
All right, Snapchat. You heard it here first.
Yeah, Snapchat.
All right. Next time we
Next time on Gator Sauce.
we won't have a guest, but maybe the time after that we might.
Next time on Gator Sauce. Hey, Kurt. So we just watched Solo. What do you think of Solo?
I just want to rub his little stubble-covered face.
Oh no, it hasn't even been 2 minutes and we're already talking about that.
Can you stop being gay for a minute, sir? All right, we love you. Good night, New York. 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 Good night, New York.